channel, The Future Tarot. My name is Bella. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try the Hermit's Guidance Spread. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Aries. Take what resonates, toss the universe, to what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's completely okay, alright? I feel like this is, all I kept hearing was unshakable Aries. As I kept coming into your meditation and sort of preparing myself for your reading, there was an unshakable, grounded sense within you. And I feel like, you know, you're always usually pretty unshakable, sort of unwavered in sort of emotional situations where you're kind of, your resolve is tested. And you handle this more, you know, eloquently than most signs. And it's a trait that most look up to. So, jumping into that being all said, I'm going to take out the Hermit Spread, whether you're a Virgo or not. It has a huge power to give us inner reflection in a time of, you know, where everything is a little busy and chaotic, and we don't always get to do that self-inventory of ourselves. So it's a great thing to do, and we will read, there's two cards from a certain deck that I will read at the end of the reading that I feel like have been really profound, and I really like the author's view on, you know, the cards. So we'll check that out. Let's get started. 68 Wombat Spirit, be at home, home sweet home, Aries. You know, being grounded, finding home within self, being home in your own skin, and most importantly, you know, breaking barriers, you know, I feel for your next steps as well. I also feel there's a sense of nurturing your nest coming with this energy, nurturing your home. You could have moved, done something there, but I really feel like this is, your well-being is where your greatest truth is right now, Aries. And I feel like this is becoming a very important topic in life for you, if it hasn't been for some time. Dolphin Spirit, 20, this and that are true. Yes, they are. The dualities of life, appreciating the dualities of life, because, you know, even in our greatest challenges, there is positive things. You know, even in devastation, you know, what is in the rebuild is the positive. Understanding both this and that are true in all situations, right? And I feel like that's going to be powerful for you as well. There's always, you know, that silver lining, right? When you sort of give yourself the permission to look beyond the obvious for answers, okay? We also got number 12, Nightingale Spirit, sing your own song in reverse. Now, I feel like this is a sense of, you could be suppressing your voice right now, Aries. Being sort of not wanting to stir, you know, the pot, not, so, you know, often keeping your voice to what everybody else wants to hear. This is you no longer doing that. You're dropping, you know, the weight of not being able to say what is on your mind authentically. This is a great time for you to just express your true self. We also got soulful appreciation, heartfelt gratitude coming out for you, Aries. Yes, you know, look at the scales. Appreciating your self-worth, your value is more important than anything in this world. And not standing for anything less than that is really going to be powerful for you as well. We have talent guides, spirit mentors, and teachers. You could be looking for a mentor in whatever field you are, just looking for a teacher. This could also be you becoming a mentor and a teacher as well. You've got some wisdom being imparted here for you. And pay attention to signs and synchronicities that are all around you from your own spirit guides and ancestors that are craving that connection with you. We got your angel guidance, got 4 cards this week, and it says, child, you care deeply about children. Here, I'll show you the card first. And they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children that need you. However, whether you have children or your own inner child, check that out for yourself. We also got listen for you, Aries. What a powerful energy coming in for you as well. This for you is quieting your mind here. You know, right now is a powerful energy. And listening to that gentle reassurance within yourself, everything's been taken care of for you at this time. Stay in quiet and receptive states without sort of worrying about the exact nature of what your desires are at this time. What you're manifesting is, you know, a quiet mind and body hears quickly and clearly. This is your request to listen to you. We also have innocence coming out here for you. Blessed one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us a guilt, anger, or blame that shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And lastly, a creative project. You did, like I said, get 4 for this. So your soul longs to express in creative ways. We're guiding you to infinite artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Absolutely. We all have that creative bone, whether you believe it or not. We all do. We all have this imagination. And this is you getting in touch with your own, inner child. Again, connecting with those parts of self that maybe you haven't in some time. All right, Aries, we're going to take a look at what this Hermit spread is. I'm just going to bring them. All right, so we're going to take a look at that. Card 1 is going to be sort of what you've been trying to navigate yourself through. Whatever situation, emotional state of being, healing, job offer, whatever you've been working your way. So we're going to take a look at that. Then we're going to take a look what is kind of distracting you from, getting there. Then what prevents you from seeing your way, right? Hermit spread, darkness. And then where you can draw hope from, the light, the lantern, right? And guide what you have to do before you can move forward. And lastly, what your outcome looks like when you do that final step of kind of moving forward. We will clarify any cards that we feel we've got some questions around. So what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Let's see what they're trying to navigate. Please show me what Aries has been trying to navigate. I keep hearing happiness, happiness, happiness. That Queen of Wands in this inner state of bliss, right? This is a sense of being totally grounded, passionate, authentic. The Queen of Wands is truly authentic in her fiery passion. And this is you, Aries, coming out in your own reading, essentially. And as you're doing so, it's a powerful sense of self. You're navigating yourself, your way back to self. And I think that's great in terms of where you are inspiring to go at this point. What could be distracting you at this point? What could be distracting Aries? Oh, Ace of Cups, love could be distracting you. Either the want for love, chasing, that offering somebody that cup, opening yourself up to it. That could be a little bit of a distraction here. What is preventing you from seeing your way? What is preventing Aries from seeing their way? That Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it is hard work. I feel like it is coming out in reverse, but I feel like that isn't because you're not dedicated to hard work. I feel like you're overly driven. But what prevents you from seeing your way is that one sort of determined focus, that sort of end all be all. There's got to be a you before there's a we, right? And I feel like Aries right now, you're really kind of looking at how just that sort of single-minded sometimes goal can be not the best trajectory for where we should be, right? We need hard work, it's got to pay off. You're going to sort of see that in your abundance, but what is sort of preventing you from seeing your way is that you got to enjoy the life that you are building that nest and nurturing that nest for, right? Where can Aries draw hope from? I think that overall, you're not in a, that Four of Wands celebration, having a little fun, Aries, shaking the tail feathers is what Spirit's saying to me, but this is really you kind of getting out there and having a little fun. Like I said, not focusing so much on the pentacles that you're trying to accumulate, the nest that you're trying to nurture, but also understanding that you've got to have a little fun in the process, right? Life isn't so darn serious that you forget to live and have a little fun, right? What does Aries need to address before they can move forward? It's not negative, so it's really the most positive Hermit one I've done, because you're just working through self-actualization, understanding that, you need to slow down in the terms of hard work. You have to focus a little bit on love and life and appreciate it for what it is. That Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment card. You have to believe that these are your greatest wishes. This is all coming in for you, Aries. Positive stuff. You, throughout this greatest growth period, you are learning. This is a powerful, and this is nothing, like, it's almost boring, but not boring, but I mean, like, there's a sense of, you know, what you, once you start to have a little fun and balance life, right, with, you know, priority and you know, wants, desires, what you need to, that balance with life, right? Home, work, life, is that balance, right? That's going to give you your greatest. That's when you realize you've achieved wish fulfillment. That's when you realize that moment of your well-being is your greatest truth, and you've found what is part of your greatest, you know, part of your journey here. Look at that, the 9 of Pentacles. Like, you're going to pick the fruits of your, you know, maybe the harvest is coming in, like, huge. 9-9 for you as well. You got the 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is nothing bad in this energy. This is just truly moving through this period of, you know, you've done the work. You've done a lot of hard work, and you're going to see this starting to pay off in a huge, most beneficial way. This is you attuning yourself to the greatest frequencies that are totally in line with your purpose. You are, like, positive stuff here. I really can't. You know, this is all be at homing in yourself. You're really coming into yourself. You've really found a place, a niche, where this is going to be blossoming. Whether you've got a new job, new relationship, whatever it is, this is positive growth for you. Really, really good stuff. Taking a look at those 2 cards that came out of the deck, I don't really think we need to clarify that, because I feel like it's all good, right? We have 38, personal guide coming out in reverse, guardian angel, and spirit family. I'll grab that book. We'll read the short passages. This reveals the presence of your spirit family and friends. This could be someone you were close to in life, or it could be a distant relative who is unfamiliar to you. It could also be a co-creator, a friend from your youth, and even a former boss. You may think that these people might have not much to offer, but don't dismiss them too easily. As unencumbered spirits, they have access to the wisdom of the universe, and they are especially interested in you and your life. Ask them for assistance and be open to the guidance they give. They may have an answer to present questions or important directions that serve your highest plans. I like that for you. And number 5, you got wisdom of the Magi, mental clarity coming out in reverse for you. I'll just take a quick look at that. When the wisdom of the Magi is reversed, it reveals negative mental patterns blocking your inspiration and truth. Do you tend to be rigid, self-critical, judgmental, maybe a little pessimistic? If so, this is reminding you that your predominant thought patterns project your signature resonance out into the world. What you think about, dream about, right? If you want to change what you manifest, you'll have to change your mind. With a negative mentality, you dismiss your resourcefulness, limiting your clarity and self-trust. But the Magi are here to help you change even the most difficult thoughts. Call on this energy to clear your mind and increase your optimism of self-love. Meditate on the light of this bright blue orb, radiant with joy and self-talk. Do not give up on this important change. Your soul longs for you to know the magic of your own internal truth, Aries. Positive stuff. This is you go sailing into the sunset. Whatever your greatest desires are, Aries, they are coming true in a powerful way. You've done the hard work. Enjoy the payoff. Until next time, namaste.